Hey guys, it's Evolution 1323 here. I'm going to be doing the lightsaber tutorial today. I know I've promised tutorials in the past. I've just been so busy. Please forgive me. I graduated from high school this summer. I had to work. Then I went to my first semester of college, and now I'm out for the break. And so I thought this would be a pretty good time to catch back up. So we're going to be doing the lightsaber effect tutorial. And so what I want it to look like is this, and it should follow the blade I'm twirling in my hand, and let's get started. So you're going to take your footage, drag it down to the timeline, zoom out. I just want to do about the first 3 seconds of my footage because it gets the first, twirl about right there. Stop it at a stationary point. One more frame. Okay. Nope. Right there's fine, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my timeline, drag it down to where it's close. If you can't really see, you can zoom into it. Okay, and it's there, so I'm going to go to the first frame. Make a new solid. Make it white. You can name it Lightsaber if you want. You can name it LS. Name it really anything as long as you know it's going to be the cover for the blade. Click OK, and that should be in front. Turn the vision off. Make a new solid. Change this to black. And you can name it background, BG, really anything you want. Just know that it's the background. Okay, and you're going to move it to the very last. Okay, go back up here to the lightsaber layer. Zoom in with Z to the blade. Some of y'all might not think that's far enough, so you might want to, just zoom in right here. Click G to switch to the pen tool. And while you're still on the lightsaber layer, draw the blade. You can click H to switch to the hand tool so you can drag. Then let go right here. And what we'll do later is we'll curve that out. So you won't really have to worry about that. But I don't really want to do it now because it'll mess it up. And attach it like that. Click on the eye tool. And there you go. There's the blade so far. Okay, but as you see that it's not following, so you gotta go into the layer, click on masks, open up the mask. See this little stopwatch by the mask path? Click it. And so now we can alter the points that we want to do. So click V to switch back to the move tool, Z to zoom in. Okay, switch to the move tool again. Go to the next frame. See how it didn't really move much, but you still gotta Control Z. Still gotta move each point individually, which is kind of stupid, I know, but it's After Effects, and After Effects is amazing, and so gonna continue to move the. Okay. And you see that little glow of the color around it? That's actually going to be the glow of the blade. It really doesn't matter because the glow will cover it up, but that's actually the blade underneath. See? And so it'll just cover it up. And so you see, there's your first frame, second frame. Let's go to the third frame. It moves a little bit. And you're just going to do that until you're satisfied with it. And you want to continue. So let me finish up that and I'll get back to you. Okay, guys, I'm back. Well, I have keyed most of the frames. I can see it follows it, and see the blade blur. Okay, well, I actually came back to show y'all this right here. You see this little part right here, how it needs to be rounded? Well, what you're going to do is you're going to take the pen tool, add a new point. And what you're going to do is you're going to drag that point up and make it curved. Okay. See how it's curved now? What you're going to do is you're going to drag it upwards. So you have that curve point, so it doesn't look like a stupid blade, really. And so you got to do that for every point, too, so don't forget. So once you do that, then I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I've done it all. The extra one too, to make it all curved looking. Okay, and so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to make the blade look like that. Okay, so we're going to delete our lightsaber footage from this one. So all we have is the blade. And so now we're going to make a new composition with our same footage. Okay, and we're going to rename it Final. Okay, go back to our lightsaber test file. Scroll down to where you can see the masks, and then what you're going to do is you're going to duplicate the masks 5 times using Control D. What you're going to do is you're going to change the feather of this one, the first one, to 1. The feather of the second one to 10. The feather of the third one to 30. The feather of the fourth one to 60. And the feather of the fifth one to 120. Okay, so now we have a blade that looks like it's glowing white. And so now we are going to go over to our final. We're going to drag down our lightsaber test. Okay, you see how it's like that? We're going to come up here, click screen. So now it's covering our blade. And we're going to want to stop it at the footage where we stop. Okay, drag that here, zoom in, because it's not right where we want it to be. There it is. Okay, that's the front of the footage. So now we have a pretty good blade cover. So in our final, we're going to go to Effect, Color Correction, Color Balance. And so you see all the shadows, the red shadow, the green shadow, the blue shadow, the midtones, the highlights. We're going to click Preserve Luminosity and say I wanted a red blade. I turn the red midtones, highlights, and shadow up, and I'd have a red blade. Say I wanted a green blade. Turn the shadow of the green up, the midtone of the green up, the highlights of the green up. Ooh, not that much. Make sure you always click Preserve Luminosity too. And so, say we wanted a green. Say we wanted a different color. We could have a little bit of blue in there. Throw a little bit of green in there too, why don't we? The blue highlights up. The shadow of the blue. So now it looks like we have a cyan blade. And there it is. Okay, that's really it. You can really change to any color you want, just anything you can really think of. Well, that's my project for the lightsaber tutorial. I'd really like it if you would go to my Twitter and follow and subscribe, comment, rate, and give me ideas for what else I should do. That's it, guys. Talk to you.